So how is it, Chesed? It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good, long look at this silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? Why the fuck would I do that? I've walked at midnight before, but no. I wake up at 12 p.m. What do you think my upload schedule is, dog? Like dead at whatever. I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the Qwiploth deterrence during our off hours. Oh, okay, so they're in like a different one or something, or whatever. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Chesed, sir. Ah yes, good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties as always. Mr. Chesed, sir, I've been thinking, and I feel that I am truly lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to a team like this, it's like a miracle. You know brown-nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Chesed, sir. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our lane. I was getting all emotional because I find this to be fairly emotional. Good shit, that employee knows how to talk shit. I could appreciate that. No, that's not necessarily true. That's 100% true. He's referring to Gebra. Easy. I just want to say, I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Chesed, sir. Aye. Go get yourself ready for the day. Is he scheduled to die, or? For many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for Sephira. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad mist, or a red-clad mist someone did. And I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hope to send them off in peace as they were just meant to die always. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet, I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who'd expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Well, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. Then I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears, and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Hey Chesed, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gotten out of control. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's got into you, Gebra? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of Qwiploth deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Gebra, no one is allowed to touch the controller of Qwiploth deterrence without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that. Damn, I'm hungry. I ate fish before this, but I'm still fucking hungry, whatever. So you don't want to do it. You little coward. Do you really think we can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears like the serval bastard you are, choking those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Chesed, You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me the most amongst our Sephiroth. Weaken the Qlippot to turns, Chesed. What do you have up your sleeve this time, ma'am? Do you want to ask for reasons again, after all this time? Gebra and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gebra is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebra. You should know, you've seen her for yourself. Gebra has failed to control her enmity. You know what, I swear to fucking God, I've seen that word multiple times, and to this day I do not know how to fucking use it. I've seen it for years. Enmity. Enmity. And has now lost her way. What I'm saying is, she is not fighting for some grand ideology. Like, I've literally seen that word everywhere, but I've never heard one person even pronounce it once. I digress. She should know best for how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. But I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes the situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you enjoyed those kinds of things, Chesed. Taking a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. Well, okay, you're kind of the one that did that to him. He was kind of different. I would think that I'm providing the right environment for you, no? Okay. You're providing the right environment for the version you fucked up by just pretty much telling him how shit worked out, but prior to that, he wanted to actively engage in this place and save it. It seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence. What a sad fucking place. Alright everyone, let's make the best of today as always. Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy. Do you like jazz? Quite different from mine, however. What the... Bina? Yeah, it's Bina. It's even black. Oh no, I think it's black because the entire thing's fucking black. Okay, yeah, it probably would be black because of the entire filter. Whatever. I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. How did you get inside? Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. Okay, hold on. Prior to this, a couple things I believe I understand. Two things. A, when I got the PNG for the Mio for the video, I decided to see the rabbit quotes. It looks like in this world there's the outskirts, or like the streets, whatever the fuck they were called, and then beyond that. So in the outskirts you have like the Pussy Boy, HE, WA level threats, tests as well. WAs are rather rare. And then I think outside of that is where you take A-lift threats. So when the rabbits going against an A-lift, they're like, where the fuck did they get this shit? Must have been beyond the outskirts. So it's really fucked up there. And then there's like a safe spot, I think also the comments refer to it. There's like a safe place that everyone wants to get into, because I think working with the wings means you and your entire family goes into that safe place with no ordeals. So is the head one of those places? I don't really know. The reason why I came all the way here is, well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there? Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Ooh. This is kind of good music. Daniel. His name is Daniel. Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than your merit. Damn, Daniel. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I would assume that you were the one in charge of this place. Open that section where the monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. Also, another little thing, apparently the wings are fighting each other. This is related to the rabbits, because like, the rabbit said, why don't they use this thing in the Wing Wars? So apparently that exists as well? I don't fully know. I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no? It's easy to point the finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself, saying that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I'm so struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. My cat's meowing again in the fucking background. Both of the times that I've been reading through Chesed's shit, my cat has been fucking meowing. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived. Saying there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself, that I wanted to save at least a few of my co-workers. All of those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm going to die soon too. The head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, sir. How is fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answer to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. Guess is, him as a human was holding abnormalities there. Then the head went, yo bitch, what the fuck are y'all doing? Went in there, forced them to open up all those. Either the abnormalities killed, or the head did. And he was talking to A, and I believe he just said, I hate you, right? I'll see you again in hell. Hey, sir. Well, I mean, he sees him hell. Doesn't mean he hates him, just means they're both going towards hell. But it looks like the two of them were working, and the head was coming after him, so he's gonna die. Then I take it he took Cogito to transfer his consciousness into a machine. Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel. He was intelligent and held a high social position, and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had a sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality. But he chose us, not the wings. We ain't a wing? No. We're a wing. Aren't we? We're a wing. Maybe at the time they weren't. Yeah, because their wings go, there's 26 of them, all from the alphabet, right? Like the, R, whatever the fuck that would be, like the rhinos, rabbits, fucking reindeer, etc. Time, table, traverse, whatever the fuck the stupid ass name was, and then Lobotomy Corporation. So maybe we weren't a wing at the time. Though amazing he once was, there is no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his co-workers strewn about in front of him, not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault. Unable to find any peace for his final rest. Okay, so he died. Did y'all Cogito a dead body? Or did y'all Cogito him prior to the death? Hold on, brother. Air sirens are playing.